If you have a dog that is reactive to other dogs, don't take them on trails, especially this trail. So we're gluttons for punishment. I love when I go into a mall and I see this. He'll chomp on this thing for 2 hours straight. And then after this, he will be done, like tapped out. Favorite kind of camping, guys, is fall camping, and we're loving it. It's basically a perfect day, which is why I love the fall.
And there's no bugs out. It's like 40 in the morning, 70 in the afternoon, no air, a little bit of heat pumps work fine. But we are trying a new campground. We're gonna have a video coming out on it. If it's out, we'll link it up above. But we are out in Lums Pond State Park in Bear, Delaware. And we've been meaning to come to this place for several years. We just never really got here.
So we got here last night. We got here a little bit late though, which is why we didn't really video much. But we left after Izzy finished work. Got down here, got stuck in a bunch of traffic. Of course, when you're in Jersey, that always comes with the territory. It's about a 3-hour ride from home, but it took us longer than that. So we pulled in, it was dark, but we got set up. We had a good night's sleep. Bowser likes to sleep.
He does.
You know, I mean, we miss Sierra terribly, but she definitely was the early riser of the two. He'll sleep until whenever we get up. So definitely enjoying a little bit more rest now. So this campground has so much to offer. The sites are huge. It's like a private campground almost. They have like, you know, the dog park, they have the camp store. That kid's having a blast on his bike, by the way. The sites are just enormous. Like, you have so much room, and we'll get into it more in a campground review, again, which we'll link above. So you'll get a really, really good look at this.
Got a lot we want to do on this extended weekend. We're going to get into town, a couple of different places, a couple of hikes. He's going to eat it at some point. Like, he's going really fast.
I know.
It's just like...
He's got the horn going. He's living life.
We're not too far from University of Delaware. What we found, and in the comments below, whenever we're by or in college towns, best restaurants.
Yeah.
In the college towns for sure. So we're going to go hit, you know, that over there and just some different areas and just take it all in. We don't have much to do this weekend. Couple videos. We're going to work on our email list for November, which if you're not signed up, we're going to put a link in our description below. We did bring back the free monthly newsletter. So all you got to do is click on that, sign up, and once a month you'll get that free monthly newsletter.
So we're taking a nice walk around the campground, and it's about, what did you say, about a mile all the way around, I think?
Almost exact 1 mile, one loop.
Oh, there's just so many places to walk. We were actually going to go on, there's a trail here. If you like to hike, I think it's 6.8 miles called the Swamp Forest Trail. We decided against it because it was pretty narrow, and honestly, I didn't want to deal with the ticks on Bowser or myself or Izzy. So we just decided to kind of walk the campground. But there's so many different trails. There's an actual longer trails, like 8.8 miles or something, that you can do. So if you're big into hiking and trails, you literally just walk right off the campground right onto the trails, which is pretty cool.
The weather cannot be more perfect. It is 70 degrees. The humidity is probably what, like 40%, 50%?
Yeah.
There's not a cloud in the sky. It's just blue. It's perfect out right now. This is really perfect weather.
So we were talking before. We got up this morning. So like I had said, Bowser lets us sleep late. So, I mean, late for us is like 7, but that's such a treat.
We left 7:30 today.
7:30. Yeah, it was so nice. But we have very, you know, if you're not surprised, guys, we're creatures of habit and routine. So we have very specific routines. So we get up, take Bowser for a walk, come back, feed him, we work out, then we usually eat breakfast, and then we just kind of do whatever, then we film, and then we do whatever we have planned for the day. And it's pretty much like that on every trip. That will probably change in 9 months, 8.5 months, wherever we are at now until retirement, because we're going to have much more time to play with. Put in the comments below, when you go camping, your full-time, same thing. Do you have a routine that you follow, or you just kind of wing it every day?
Most people that have a routine, whatever that is.
Yeah, but let us know what your routine is, your morning. I know a lot of people like to sit with their coffee. Right. You know, they like to sit outside, things like that. But let us know what you do on your trips down below.
So if you're curious, that's a quick tour of our site. Site 42, you can see plenty of length here, lots of width.
I'm trying to show how big it is.
So over
That's
here,
what she said. Sorry.
Over here on the passenger side table. It's not broken. We have our towel.
That's a big table too.
Very big. Towels drying out here. So it's pavement, and then there's a little bit of sand. And then over to my right, you see there is grass. Let's move over to the rear.
Oh, here's your.
You
can, yeah.
And then rear, you still have a lot of room. So
look at this.
Again, if you do have a big diesel or fifth wheel, you have a lot of room to continue.
The amount of space in between the sites too. Like, look at how much space.
It's nice. So you can see our neighbor over to my left, and then my neighbor over to the right.
Yeah, so much room.
Behind us, we have no neighbors. So unlike a regular private campground, you're not on top of each other. Other nice thing, water pressure 40 pounds on the regulator. That's what we have it set at, so we're good there.
It was pretty even, right? It didn't take too much to level.
The 5030 looks relatively new. Also, you have a light, so if you want to turn the light on at night, you can do that. And this is a full hookup site, so we have our sewage there. We will be doing a full video on this with all the details. If it's out, we'll link it up above.
Well, that didn't work out.
They don't have them.
They don't have them. I guess the Pro is obviously very in high demand. So, but we went in, we asked, and one person said yes, but they didn't have them. So,
oh wait,
no instant gratification today. Yeah, we'll pick it up at home. If you've never been to a mall in what is this? Where is this in Bear, Delaware, or Newark, Delaware? It's Christiana Mall. So we just got in here. Super nice if you like malls. If you're coming into this area of Delaware, check it out. It's really, really nice. I love when I go into a mall and I see this. You may not know this about me, but I love Legos. I love puzzles, but I love Legos. So when Jason was young, he wasn't really into them, but he just liked playing with them. He didn't want to set them up, so I would get them, set them all up for him, and then we would play with them together. I love Legos. Who's with me? Who loves Legos? It's just very like cathartic to me. I don't know. It's just very calming. I could sit there for hours and put these things together. So who's a happy boy? We got Bowser some like greenie type treats, but they're not greenies. Greenies aren't. They're not really that great for them. He's looking for food, of course. And but these were like a more natural version of greenies because he's been having some stanky breath lately, Bowser. So
yes, we brush his
teeth religiously, and he eats a good diet and whatever. So we're gonna just try some of these. I know it could be something internally. We've had vet workups, whatever. I think I don't know. I mean, it could be, he does eat a raw diet, so whatever. He just enjoyed his treat.
So we're looking for a place for dinner, and I think I found that Alibaba Mid-Eastern Restaurant in Newark.
They have good reviews.
Yes. If you're new to our channel, we love Middle Eastern food. In fact, we've talked about doing a tour of the Middle Eastern states, countries, hopefully when things cool
down. Yeah, not anytime in the near future.
But yeah, just because I think the
food,
be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Put in the comments below, guys, if you like Mediterranean food. It's one of our favorites. And we'll end with that happy face right there. Bowser, was that good? Was that good? Yeah. What you eating there?
It's called mochi nut.
Now, everybody knows we love good donuts, but we don't get them a lot.
It doesn't.
But these are one of our favorite donuts.
So it's made with rice flour, which gives it like a chewy, fluffy, I don't know, it's really good. If we find the mochi nut, we have to stop at it. But
they're amazing.
This is just to top off.
500 feet.
Shut up. This is just to top off the amazing dinner we just had.
Oh my gosh.
Comment on that.
So
unbelievable.
We eat a lot of Mediterranean food at home, and again in Jersey we have really good Mediterranean food, but we found a place, Alibaba, as he found it online.
Moroccan.
Oh God, it was so good. Some of the best falafel we've ever had. We had rice, we had hummus, had eggplant in like this sauce. Oh my gosh, guys, it was so delicious. But the coolest thing, again, we've eaten in a lot of Mediterranean places, all different, Turkish, Israeli, Moroccan, but we never actually sat in a place like this where you actually, it was on couches. It wasn't an actual table. All the decor was, all of, the Moroccan decor, the music playing, like you really felt like you were there. It was really good and absolutely delicious. Then we walked this guy around, and we are right in the middle of the University of Delaware. So this town, if you've never been, you gotta come, because the restaurants, the nightlife, there's college kids everywhere. We walked Bowser around for a little bit. It was just really, really cool. How's that donut? didn't stand a chance.
They're so good. It's like it almost feels like you can pull it apart, like it's chewy and it'll snap back.
It looks like a pearl bracelet. It's all these just little, little like balls.
So good.
So good.
And I think they're like half the calories of a regular donut.
Yeah, that makes you feel better.
It means you have two.
Sorry for any wind noise. It's very windy because we're on water here. So we took a drive to the Wilmington riverfront, and it's really, really pretty. I had read a bunch of things about it. So what it is, you have hotels, lots of restaurants. There's a lot of things to do. There's like a children's museum. There's mini golf.
It's a 2-mile stretch.
2 miles. Yes, you can walk and run. They do in season. They have boating and things like that you can take around the Wilmington area. So it's really, really pretty here. Loving all the flags. There's like tons of flags here. Before we go any further, we do want to thank the sponsor of this video. Without our sponsors, guys, we would not be able to bring you the amount of content that we do. And the sponsor of this video is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding.
RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding makes RV-specific mattresses. We've been loving it. We've been getting a great amount of sleep on this trip. And they're headquartered in the USA, so they have all different types of mattresses, whether you want a memory foam, coil, combination of both. They even have the new Titan Plus mattress for bigger, heavier people. We had ours now for over 2 years. We absolutely love it.
Yeah, what we love too, they have a 120-night sleep trial. So a lot of people aren't sure if they can't try out a mattress right away before ordering it. You take the few months, really try it out, make sure it is for you. If you're a full-timer, you can have that mattress delivered right to your campground, which is great. They have products for home and RV. They have weighted blankets, cooling pillows, sheets, all different types of products.
They make an excellent product. They are huge supporters of the RV community, huge supporters of our channel. And because of that, if you use the discount code,
Endless,
you'll get 30% off of your purchase. That is a permanent amount for our channel using that discount code. So if you've had any questions, 120 nights, guys, go check them out. Thousands of our subscribers have tried the mattresses out and absolutely love them. So we're going to put their information down below.
So we decided to do the Swamp Forest Trail after all. Izzy actually ran it this morning and said it was pretty cool. So we're just going to risk the the ticks and stuff. But you said it widens up a little bit anyway. So this is pretty cool. And what's nice. It's way warmer today. But if you get overheated or whatever, this keeps it nice and cool. Oh, this is pretty cool.
So the trail obviously goes both ways. The way to my right, everything is marked on a post, but if you're coming the opposite way, they took the time to put these signs everywhere so you can see you stay on the yellow trail, and if you go too far, there's a big X. So it's really well marked out and it's really well maintained. There's no like overgrowth. They did a really good job here.
As we walk, I'm going to do a little finger update. If you've been watching this, guys, you know that I kind of messed up my finger at the Hershey show. And I had an orthopedist appointment, but I actually canceled it because it suddenly started doing a lot better. I still have very slight pain, but I think it was just so badly bruised. So those of you are like, oh, go to an orthopedist, or you were orthopedist who were wondering how it was doing, it's doing much better, thank God. It's been like a month. So I think I just really kind of banged it up in that chair that I closed it in. But thank God, it's definitely doing much better. All right, so we're gluttons for punishment. Today we're actually going to do the full Swamp Forest Trail. We're about 2.3 miles in, and it's about, what is it, 6.3 or 6.6 or something. But this is what you get to see, guys. This is beautiful. It's Sunday morning. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the
clouds. Oh, sorry, there are no clouds.
I know, it's so clear. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of trail clubs walking through here. So if you're in the area, you can just come into the Swamp Forest Trail. It's so clearly marked, as we had said earlier. It's just a beautiful, beautiful way to spend a few hours, I guess. Well, we did it. We did the 6 miles. We didn't make it all the way around the whole trail because we actually, the arrows got a little weird, but whatever. We did like 3 miles one way and then we came back and did another 3 miles.
I think the yellow turned into the blue, but there was no signage saying that would happen, and the blue is like 9 miles. So
yeah.
We didn't want to risk the 9 mile, but we did the 6.
We did. It was awesome. So a couple little tips for this trail and then just trails in general. Many parts of this trail are extremely narrow, like talking like 16 inches. So 2 things. Number one, if you do it on a Sunday, just know there's going to be about 1,000 cyclists that come through. The Delaware Destroyers, the Wilmington Trailblazers, they flying through, hikers up. They have their talk and everything. It was pretty serious, very nice. But if you want a quiet, low-key walk Sunday morning.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like around 10, 11, it was really, really busy. Keep that in mind. Another thing, if you have a dog that is reactive to other dogs or aggressive in any way, or just has like a hard time being close proximity to other dogs, don't take them on trails, especially this trail, because we had that one, there was a German Shepherd that, I mean, the guy pretty much had to lift the dog.
I find it amazing that we even have to say that, but if your dog wants to kill other dogs,
which this dog did,
probably not a good idea to take it on a trail where there's other people and potentially other dogs.
And very narrow.
Oh, I guess we have to say it.
While the dog was, yeah, the German Shepherd, I felt bad. The dog was having a hard time, but it's just not the place for a dog like that. There's so many trails that are
plenty of places to walk
open,
here.
wide open fields, whatever. Just a little tip. Another little dog tip for you, and probably a lot of you do this, but I always talk about like mental stimulation. It's really, really important for dogs to keep them busy. So Bowser did the 6 miles this morning. Grandpa did it. Yeah, Bowser's probably 8-9 years old, but he was a trooper, man. He did the whole thing. He was loving it. So now we came back and he's just relaxing, but I gave him a marrow bone. If you've never given your dogs a marrow bone, I always do frozen marrow bones. He'll chomp on this thing for 2 hours straight. So, and then after this, he will be done, like tapped out. So if your dog is looking for things, like we see a lot of dogs when we walk around and they're
just bored.
They're just standing there looking, waiting for the next person to bark at. Give them something to do. So like frozen marrow bones are good. There's, bully sticks, Himalayan yak chews. If you've never heard of those are really good. They're made out of like yak milk. They're really, really healthy. We'll put the links down in the description below, but there's all different things you can give your dogs to just make camping fun for them too, along with you. Nice home-cooked dinner last night. Home-cooked. We had I know a lot of you are going to think this is gross, but we had veggie dogs. That's like kind of a camp meal that we have. They're actually really, really good.
They are.
Is you got like those soubrette onions to put on them.
A little mustard, delicious.
Yeah.
Nice salad on the side.
Really good. So, and then we just kind of took it easy. A few days before that, we were like going. Yesterday, we just kind of hung out here. We did the 6 miler, so that was cool.
So today we're up early because we want to be home. I got some painting to do at home. Instead of taking a day off, we might as well just enjoy this rest of this holiday and get that done. So we're hoping to be home by like 12:30 or so. It gives me plenty of time to get some painting done. The weather's supposed to be perfect, no rain in the forecast, so it's outdoor painting. So we'll get that done. So we're up early today. We should be pulling out of here before 9 a.m., hopefully home before 1.
We really loved this campground, guys. This Lums Pond State Park campground. You definitely want to make a stop here if you have. If you have, let us know if you liked it. But this is near the top of our list for state parks.
Also, if there's any other ones in this area, whether it's Maryland or Delaware or New Jersey, PA, whatever, let us know in the comments for us and of course for our viewers. And then if you like videos like this, to the left of us we'll put our RV vlogs playlist, and we'll also put our RV campground reviews playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.